Hello. Sorry for the wait. Um, Let me just switch my headset. Why is this little dog humping the screen? What is happening here? Look at this shit. He just has this permanently humping stage, doesn't he? Look at him. Am I wrong though? It's not going 14 for modesty. Looks kind of like him. Uh, Without the permanent humping, I guess. He's still a baby. Okay. I'll just leave the controller here if you need it. Yo, if you need it, it's right here. Okay. Anyhow, today, I'm finally finishing this project that ended up taking months and months and months. It's not months, but like I wasn't very consistent, to be honest with you. But I'll try to change that now that I'm actually getting myself ready for Dawn Trail. And finally, I get to play on a keyboard today. Today, I played with a mouse, with a controller, and with a keyboard. I am truly becoming a gamer. The only thing I'm missing is like what, Switch? But I don't want to talk about that. It brings me permanent anguish. Right? Pro gamer. Like I don't care about which platform things are on. Let's just play good games, right? Next is VR. No, thank you. Okay, let's go. Shit. Let's switch to a gatherer. Go up. So what I'm doing today is I'm gonna be finishing all of the final stages of these quests, along with hopefully the tribe quest as well. So I read all of these. I'm not gonna read through them again. This is the coffee one. Like we know all of this stuff. It's funny, but I read them so many times. Oh, I already have materials for this. Okay. I have 2 coffee quests to do today. Alright, these people. Okay, we need to call them to go on a break. Okay. Have you done these? How many people are about to get themselves spoiled? Coffee break. The chat mode and say. My chat mode is in party, like I have friends. Coffee break now, dude. You're being spoiled? Well, don't watch then. Or should I be saying that on my own stream? Okay. Yo! Coffee break. How far along are you in Arkasodara? Is that what you have left? I think I remember that. I'm just happy to be back. 7 or 8 for everyone. How are you almost full? You haven't even done the quests. This is Realm Reborn. And Endwalker, I'm about to hit 8 for these. For Arkasodara. Oh, I see. How's the sound? Too quiet? Could be. This should be better. This is so quiet, isn't it? Wait, you haven't done the last patches MSQ? Oh god. You have work to do. Do we just fly there? No. That's too far. No, we don't. Is it that unmemorable to you? Like the post patch MSQ, post patch MSQ, post Endwalker patches. Imagine if you did it, but you just don't remember because you just forgot the story. Honestly, to me, the only reason why it pales is because I compare it to the base story of the of Endwalker. I think the story was fantastic. Like no one can. Sure, let's just do this. Okay, your reputation with Omicrons is already at maximum, and now we get to do the final. You have the strangest feeling that you've forgotten something or someone. Precisely 86,400,000 time codes have passed since our latest brewing incident, and a record. This unit's mission satisfaction could not be higher. I don't know about you, but I think we deserve a break. Care to join us for a tall glass of carrot juice? Carrot coffee is also an option, though I would hate to risk our safety record. This unit notes that carrots are still disproportionately represented on the menu, but accepts your invitation. Now that's impossible. There's more spoilers in the Hildebrand story. That's true. That's true. Like if I wanted to be mean and spoil the post patches to someone, like I don't even know what I would say. You can say something about the dragon, but that's pretty much it. Oh, this bear can only cast when he's on the floor, right? Beautiful. The last drug certainly has come a long way. Remember when the counter was dusty and musty? I still don't know what civilization originally built these structures, but I'd like to think that that they'd be happy to see what we've done with the place. Perhaps they ran a cafe of their own long ago. Actually, while you're here, can I trouble you to check in with the patrons? As you well know, customer satisfaction is our first priority, and they wouldn't dare fob you. What's fob? Sounds dirty. You off with a platitude. Yes, the transmission of other beings' gustatory perception has been most effective. I believe I should like to experience haptic transmissions next. What is haptic transmission? These burns to the tongue, reported by the beings that consume coffee rapidly, sound intriguing. Why do you hasten so? There are yet many gustatory sensations we must experience. The Corellians and Grablov's perceptions were illuminating. The atmosphere, too, is quite enjoyable. Though the other beings are naturally unequipped to discuss the finer mysteries of the universe, the idle chatter pleases me. In fact, I've scarcely rebuked anyone at all. It has been quite some time since I began cooperating with this lot, hasn't it? Though I can scarce believe it myself, we are all as allies now. Some even call us friends, to which I take offense, of course. Perish the thought. As if you don't wander over to my side of the garden half a dozen times per shift to raise your suggestions. Perhaps people would possess a more accurate conception of our relationship if you did not so clearly crave my insight. Still, I've come to believe that anyone who enjoys the last dregs as much as I do cannot be all bad, even if he has poor taste in helmets. I have to do this. Give me a second. Not that. Shit. Just a second. Emotional grappa. This place, I love it here. It reminds me of home almost as much as the sea on Elysion. And such a pristine sea it is. Each time I devour a delicious fish, I reaffirm my vow to protect it. One serving of the fish, please. That's it? Okay. Not very talkative. What am I forgetting? Where are the dragons? Oh. Thy consideration is appreciated, hero. For me, 'tis enough to gaze upon the tiny desert and feel the wind on my scales. Indeed, the true winds of Elysian are divine. Yet I find myself drawn to the pastry none the less. The sentiment by which thou didst create it, it warmeth my heart even now. Little Oriangers, companions. Allow this unit to thank you in the perpetually anxious life form's stead. Your data collection is appreciated. I'm not perpetually anxious. This is a normal amount of concern. He sounds just like me. But yes, thank you. How did you find our customers? Thank goodness they're still enjoying themselves. I would hate to play host to any more firefights, or fist fights, or food fights. Data from Barista Unit M104 indicates that patron numbers are only increasing. Business future secure. Though this unit personally wishes us to seek out even more civilizations' data, nevertheless, much of the universe remains to be restored to life and hope. Incoming transmissions from Stigma 4. New life! Allied units, there's new life on Elysium. Scans indicate more than one additional life form. Oh, don't bore us with the logs. If it's worth scanning, it's worth seeing. The people with the masks, they kind of didn't. I don't know. We kind of didn't really finish their story ish. What? Oh. This unit will not spoil any further revelations. Let us proceed. Oh, maybe Nidhogg. That fish? Sweet mother, Stigma 4 wasn't kidding. Not that it can. Look over there. No. I knew it! We forgot about them. But where are they? What are you doing here? As your companion suggested, we have traversed the dead worlds of Ultima Thule. We have seen its despair. We have seen the tragedy of the forgotten and the sorrow of those who forget themselves. This is, well, yet this star is different. There is life here. There is change. This unit understands that this is difficult for you to accept. The mission to live is no simple matter. Depression fest. Then why do you grasp for life in a universe that will one day die? Why seek to change that which cannot be changed? Says the nihilistic Nibiruun. I get that. This unit hopes you will not take this as a personal attack, but it would assert that a broad perspective is required. Like, why are all of my games that I play these days like this. Is this my type of game? Is it true that each civilization is vulnerable? A single particle of despair placed in the right code, the right body, the right mind, can spread like a virus. Yet there is more than one civilization in this universe. The disease that kills one spares another. The sorrow that consumes one drives others to seek joy. Together we survive. Together we see beyond our limitations. And together we find reason to hope. So long as we live, and so long as we have even one reason to hope, the dynamis will change for us. Beyond our despair lies an infinitude of miracles. We need only open our receptors to them. We obtain physical life eternal and complete mental resonance to determine that existence is meaningless. Despite all of that, you say we were wrong? Please refrain from leaping to conclusions, whether the inherent meaning of life, or lack thereof, can be proven by the existence of miracles remains up for debate. We EA have grappled with such questions since time immemorial. You are welcome to join us for further discussions and gustatory simulation at the cafe before deciding that your civilizations was replete with buffoons. Who lacks decorum now? Can you hear the sound from the game at all? I think you should be able to, but it's very gentle, I guess. So long as you keep the doom and gloom confined to your conversation with mentally unflappable beings, that should be fine. Just like, don't talk to anyone who's currently depressed. And who knows, a nice cup of coffee might cheer you up a bit. It's using my words. Who's it? You're not talking about me, are you? And decorum is technically who was it? Nanako is the one who said that, right? I hope you're not calling me it. This unit can vouch for the utility of our beverages in processing philosophical conundrums. That too, perhaps they'll even find something new to. No, what words were you referring to? I was referring to the last thing that I said about the quorum, because you commented on that last. How are these your words? That too, perhaps they'll even find something new to ponder. It's the little things as buffoon. Is that your word? There will be time enough for all civilizations to find hope for the future, giving the proposed eternal opening schedule. This unit has set reminders to look out for the end of the universe in case additional menu items are required. Is that like a very British word? That's what I like to hear. Less fatalism, more carrots of happiness. This quest is nice. Is this it? What's that sound? Like, what is that? Oh, that's all of them moving. We'll have to explore the new Elysion when we have a bit more time. These developments are pleasing, but whence did they originate? Changes occurred soon after we asked our customers to reflect on their experience at the cafe. No? Perhaps realizing how happy they are increased their faith in a brighter future. And perhaps even the Nibiruun were moved by the sight of a world that had not fallen to despair. In any case, the value of our mission is clear. You bet it is. And it's so nice not to have to do all the emotional lifting around here anymore. Do come back and join us from time to time. We'll be here forever. Affirmative. Your labor has been greatly valued. We would be delighted to assign you shifts at any time. Luna, these sound like your people at work. This unit jests your friendship is also valued. Should you ever need a place to process, you're always welcome for a beverage of in in inter, indeterminate nature at the last drinks. I don't want to hear a word. Yes, I can't read. Aww. I am now bloodsworn. Okay, is there anything to buy? What do we not have? I think I bought everything. Oh, never mind. There's a framer's kit. There's a song. And there's materia. Well, one day when I come back here to level my gatherers. Alright, we're done with bloods. Wait, what do you mean 0 out of... Oh, okay. So that's like... Couldn't they just say done? Why does it have to be an empty bar? That's so upsetting. Look at this. This is gonna upset me forever. Why can't it just be not something that looks like it still needs to be completed? Fucking hell. Yeah, I know it's weird for those of you who are watching on YouTube that I'm not actually streaming this, but I think I'll just run this as a premiere on my other channel on YouTube. Tomorrow, since I'm not streaming tomorrow. Yeah, full agree of something that doesn't make me feel like I have work to do. Just like, I swear, like these people who code these menus and stuff, like they have no sense of, you know, green something. It's like this is not the first time that something like that is It's not green though, it's gray. The Bloodsworn, look. This is the one that I finished. If this is... It's not gray. This color is not gray. Like, why isn't it all green? Or you said that it was green. It's not. Oh, shit! Did I... Oh, I thought there was another class. Okay. Didn't we already have 49? What are you gonna do with all the old shits during the week? Are you just gonna assume when you're here on Saturdays that it's like, oh shit, number 132, and then you're just gonna go from there? Okay, this guy wants to dance. We'll get there. Or you're gonna sit like late at night and watch the footage and make sure that you're writing them down? Like, I have sounds. I have sounds for those. Like, we have this one. There's a lot of different ones that I could use. I just don't have a habit of using them too often. But I should. You're helping us manufacture Loporrit carrots. Wonderful, wonderful. Why am I reading these quests? I've done them so many times. What is it? Coin manufacturing components. Do they need to be high quality? No, they do not. Don't look at my messed up toolbars. I don't wanna. I don't wanna know. But I do know. Now, I already have like a devised strategy of like all the closest teleports and what the route is. There's so many of these quests. Why is there so many? This reputation grind, this should be faster, I swear. Like the other expansions, do you get like a rep boost or something when you do these or not at all? Wind instrument components. Where is it? All right, we're done. Well, almost. I need to have that dance battle. We're gonna do this one. Then we're doing Arkasodara, and then the big alliance quest. I at this point I don't care that there are spoilers. I've worked too long and too hard for these, and I will see them today. You will not stop me. I really like this tune. Where do we get this orchestrion roll? Dance again for the win. Oh shit. Well, we are done. Let's do the story. Oh, we get the ear wiggle. Dreaming Waste pockets rustle as he moves. V, I have a task of the utmost import for you. After our inaugural broadcast, many of the Dreaming Workshop's Loporrits were inspired to share their own histories and aspirations via the radio. This is like live streaming. That's literally what it was. It's like we did the first live stream. Now we have a group of it's like streamers and podcasters. And it seems the people of Aetheris have been listening. We've received a number of letters, you see, addressed to all and sundry ways. I haven't been able to stop smiling since I read mine. I'm painfully delighted. Yet I would doubtless be more, so had my letters been delivered by a person of Aetheris in the flesh. What do you say? Excuse me, what? Those letters are for coining way, inventing way, and cooking way, and the Loporrit of many names. Some of them counseling way, and others the voice behind the microphone way. In any case, I cannot wait to hear how they'll react. The counseling way is actually the first streamer of the Caratorium. Not here to spend your carrots today. A pity. I do work so tirelessly to price our merchandise fairly. Sure. I love this questline so much. What is this? A letter from a Charlatan economist. Oh heavens, it's happening. It's finally happening. Having heard the fascinating tale of your success in establishing a new currency and independent market, my colleagues and I would like to formally invite you to submit to our rousing quarterly report. He's gonna be so excited. Such a heartwarming letter I have never received. I must pen a reply post haste, not to mention my submission. I owe you thanks. Without your earnest cooperation, the carrot's time to shine may have never come. Trust me when I say that my gratitude is beyond measure. Hail V! Have you seen a loose screw anywhere? No matter, I can carry on regardless. Doubt not that this next machine will astonish even your adventurer's eyes. I need this track in my house. How do I get this one? Does anyone know? Sees me down, but he will regret that statement. I mean, have you done the storyline of the Loporrits? It's once you get to know that bunny, you'll understand. A letter from Aetheris, Karis. I wasn't aware that the post-Moogle teleporters had passed safety inspection. Now one quest, I see. Let me see. Bugger me, these letters are tiny. Why, the writer is Garlean. Restoration, recovered scrap, minimal explosions. I see. With this information, I can surely design a machine or two to assist in Garleman's reconstruction. How fortunate that they heard my broadcast. It is only a matter of time before my... This is like getting fan mail. How cool is that? The disco music is at the tribe cellar. Oh, so I can get it after I finish the quest line, most likely. There's Garlemald, then Aetheris, then the universe. This guy just wants to rule. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, it's one of the first things? Oh, maybe I already have it. Damn. I really don't pay attention. Can I interest you in a turn at the whisk? We've been overwhelmed with orders of late. What you see behind me is the last way standing. Nevertheless, I am glad that everyone appreciates our Aetheris-inspired cuisine. I must confess, I worry that my inclinations still tend too heavily towards carrots. No shit. Yet I can hardly ask this lot for other ideas. It's so cute. It's like the kitchen you want to work at, right? Arkasodara track is my favorite one, though. I can't recall it. Well, we'll go there next, so. Fresh inspiration, you say? I certainly hope so. A letter from Master Dickon himself. What a happy surprise. And he's included a recipe of his own devising. This is precisely what I need to break free from my carrot-based confines. Let me know if this inspires any new dishes up there, he says. I certainly will. And I hope that you will sample whatever we cook up next. How cool is this? They now have like an earthen fan base that they're making content for. Ashenford Loporrit. Oh. Okay, so this might be a spoiler for anyone who hasn't. Oh, well, Matt, can I help you with anything this evening? I'm so sorry. For me, for persons of Atheris, I hope I didn't say something to offend them. I'm sorry. My dog is like, what's happening? Like, you know, like when you're streaming, like this is not something people think about. Like, you need to like invest so much energy, like as you're sitting there trying to like sneeze, like you have to be very careful to not fart ever. Show how hard that is sometimes. For me, for persons of Atheris, I hope I didn't say something to offend them. Oh my god, I've disturbed them. The first is from a Garlean refugee. I miss my homeland dearly. But your voice reminded me that even here I'm not alone. Thank you for lifting my spirits. He is upset. He remembered that I'm alive. It's like, she's still doing it! And this one appears to have been written by a child's paw. Aww. Dear Radio Loppit. Aww. How did you learn to talk like people? You're very good. I want to be a radio when I grow up too. Love me. Aww. How fucking cute is that? Love me. Children's concept of other people knowing and not knowing them. They really are listening. Honestly, he is the most relatable little thing out there, isn't he? At least to me. I once believed I would never again look forward to tomorrow. The static is back now? No, not now! Not now! How is it back? What do I need to fix? Not now, not during the best questline ever. What? I shall fix it. Is it better? I don't know what I did, but is it good now? I once believed I would never again look forward to tomorrow. Seems so. Is it good? Is it better? Is it still there? But dreaming Way's hope is infectious, isn't it? I owe him and you more than I can say. I'd like to share something with you, if you don't mind. I've been pondering a new name for myself. My dream may have not changed all that much, but I am a different way than I once was. Dude Master, hi and welcome. What's up? How are you? Yeah, I definitely should. I was alone for quite some time, you understand, long enough to make me appreciate the value of a kind word. Now that I have returned to the fluffle, I find myself wanting to speak. What's a fluffle? I find myself wanting to speak with your people and my fellow Loporrits as much as I can. So, after some discussion, I have chosen to become Talking Way. No. I shall be a friendly voice to the people of Atheris, and to those closer to home. Aw, shit. He's just like me. Depressed and all. By which, I mean, well, I hope you will consider me a friend too. I wouldn't have it any other way. Say no more talking way. Or do. Yes. Yes, exactly. Thank you, V, for your kindness and for listening. With this delivery to your new friend Talking Way, all of the letters have been safely seen into the right paws. Dreaming Way will surely be delighted to know of the joy with which they were received. Aww, he deserves all of the pats. V, were they excited? Delighted. That's even better than I dreamed. The people of Aetheris have been so kind, including those who have yet to listen to our broadcast. According to one of letters Managing Way received, word of our station has spread far and wide, and many of your fellows are keen to get their paws on radios of their own. It's a little success, I'm afraid. Oh yeah, I did too. It was it was so touching, wasn't it? It was so cute. But we're here to help. Inventing Way has gathered his disciples, and they are producing radios as we speak. We shall see them delivered to Aetheris with all speed. Can you imagine? The whole star listening to us. To be honest, I was uncertain we would ever make it this far. To find new dreams for each and every Loporrit seemed a monumental task. Yet look at them now. They've come so far. And who knows what they'll dream up next. Of course, as for me, I'm eager to start composing again. Get ready to hop along to my next hit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's happening? It's a bit unnerving. None of our dreams would have been possible without you. On behalf of all of us, thank you ever so much. And remember, should you want for a friendly ear or a well-eared friend, we are always here for you. Aww. Still a bit unnerving. But they're adorable. I want to see it. Is it special? No, it's not. Where is it? Here we go. Aww, I'm precious. That's so dope. What do you do if you're a Viera? How does that work? You wiggle suddenly enormous ears. Let me check out the vendor. What? Loporrit serving? Wait for a minute. This permit allows the hiring of Loporrit manservants on the estate. Ah, shit! Yes, please. Yes, please. I'm gonna change all of them. Absolutely. Is it 51? Is it really? Dreamwalker. That's not the song, is it? I don't know what to do with these, but I'll figure it out. I think this is for, like, I don't know where to turn this in. Probably like somewhere where the housing is, right? Okay. Now we have Arkasodara. Go inside your house and use like furniture. Oh, I see. Because I think I have Lala films. This is a suitable replacement. Can you give him the thing? Where else? Okay. These are a bit awkward. Like, I don't really like how they place these all over the continent, but the Arkasodara themselves are like in the middle of nowhere. So no matter what, you always have to fly there. These I've already read like 1,000 times. That's why I'm not doing the story. So I just want to see what happens at the end. And honestly, some of them are really fun, so I don't want to spoil that. I know they're dailies, but they all have really nice stories. Do I need to fight someone here? Oh, never mind. Well, it's supposed to be here somewhere. The location. I just forgot where. Oh, there it is. You got 3 minutes to do this? And last but not least, I'll probably do these again once I get to 80 something so that I can level. But also I have a plan since I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy on Tuesdays as well. I think I want to be doing more side quests. Until I at least like clean the regions and such. So I'll be honestly I feel like doing that on Tuesday rather than leveling up like big time. I might actually be doing it with my what was it? What am I leveling? I don't even know anymore. I might just be doing. I think actually I've been thinking about what I want to do on Tuesday. I think I want to do Shadowbringers side quests because I'm 76 on Black Mage, and I know that leveling through side quests is slow. But wouldn't it be cool to do Shadowbringer side quests? I'm thinking about how lucky these Loporrits are that I have in my bag. So I have like 4 random bunnies that are going to get to live at my house and serve people directly on Etheris. Isn't that what they always wanted? Like, who are these random 4 rabbits? It's just went and won the lottery, pretty much. Shit. Okay. This was a while ago. I still remember it, but a long time ago. The Hippo Riders. Despite the peaceful ambience in Svarna, Terna's ear is flapping nervously. Her eyes dart towards the entrance of the nearest Yellowman. Nearest Yellowman. Yeah, that is a good tune. You're right. Can't hear anything but you, but that's fine. Wait, what? You can't hear the song? That's not possible. How about now? You didn't tell me it was too quiet. Thanks for stopping in. It's always good to see you. Is it better? Nothing much to report, if you can believe it. Akala and his pals still have their challenges, but we're taking it slow and getting to know each other. They've certainly got their own style that some folks find surprising. But I figure so long as we reach an understanding... Wait, you still can't hear even without the headphones? I gotta turn that up. This is a good song. Okay, you've got to be able to hear this. They've certainly got their... Okay. Luckily, all of Akala's battle brothers now have it on good authority that Terna strong, so they listen to what I'm gonna say without a fuss. Oh, okay. So this is the correct volume. It's 30% of the maximum volume that I can muster, and then I already can hear myself yelling. They're a sight to see around supper too. Not even Maru shovels down grub with that much gusto. But they help out with work how they can, so I'm not worried. At least I wish I wasn't. See, I just got worried that Kana's on her way over. Apparently she's got something important to discuss. I'm sure it ain't bad, but just thinking about it has my knees shaking. Would you mind terribly if I asked you to sit in? Well, since I'm here, right? Thanks. I can always count on you. She should be there soon. That is a good song. You were right. But where is she? Oh. I still have to wait. I didn't think anything would beat the Loporrit song, but here we are. It's good. Erna, thank you for making the time to chat. I know you have quite the busy schedule, so I'll get straight to the point. About this land, I believe our terms were that I would lease you this space contingent on your profits, correct? There's no need to look so terrified. Everyone on the island knows just how hard you and your associates have been working. I had a feeling that you would take well to delivery work, but when I heard that you welcomed a group of Gajasura into your midst, well, surprise, wouldn't cover the half of it. You have done what no Arkasodara before could, and it's truly remarkable. Why does this remind me of Final Fantasy X music? After you've accomplished so much for your community, who would I be to come here and demand that you return this land? No, you have no need to worry. Seeing Gajasura perform honest work before my very eyes. I'd write home about it, but nobody back home would believe me. To tell you the truth, sometimes I can't believe it myself. We may come from different places, but me and Akala, it reminds me of 11 music? Yeah, I haven't played that one. This reminds me of 10 for some reason. We may come from different places, but me and Akala and our people shared a lot of, or even 10 or 8, I'm not sure. There's one of the two has a similar track to this one. I think maybe 8. A lot of people shared a lot of the same pain, and none of us really knew what to do with it. But now look at us, helping others like we've been helping ourselves and doing a damn fine job of it. Passable anyway. And that's thanks to Yugi for helping out so much, and Kankana for believing in us and lending us this space in the first place, and Ogo for always being here in a pinch. Maru and Gasa, the rest of my associates, they've all been here with me through every sort of thing you can imagine. Even Akala's been a big part of our journey. It's because of everyone that we got this chance to see ourselves as something bigger than just misfits. So on behalf of all my riders, I truly thank you from the bottom of my heart. I still have the highest hopes for you, Terna. You and your associates are no longer just delivering parcels and people, after all. You're delivering hope and inspiration to all those on this island. Which brings me back to why I've come here today. I would like to gift you the deed to this land. Aww. Consider this my investment in a happy, healthy Thamnair. Continue building your business into something you feel truly represents the Hippo Riders, and I will feel more than repaid. This is the music that always reminds me of MSQ because of like all the post patches. It's like it makes you feel like you're actually doing the post MSQ because you always meet in Thamnair. I believe that the people of Swana will bring us closer to the brilliant future we all hope for. Make us proud. Those words mean more to us than you'll ever know. Thank you. Yeah, definitely most used. Promise you we ain't gonna let you down. The Hippo Riders, we're gonna deliver everyone straight to a better tomorrow. Now, there's that enthusiasm I love so much. Here's to that better tomorrow, and to seeing it with you. Now that I've got the future of a whole island loaded into my cart, I think it's about time to toss caution to the wind and ride like I never rode before. Oh god. I've got so many ideas I want to try. Like, listen to this. Once Thamnarian tourism gets going again, we could do hippo cart tours. Take folks to see all the prettiest places. I've gotten so used to thinking up these sorts of ideas, but if you hadn't said what you did back then, none of us would even be here, you know? What, did you forget? You were the very first person who ever said to me, and my hippo carts could be something useful. Might have been a throwaway comment to you, but to me, to us, it meant everything. Who would have thought a handful of words could change the hippo riders from misfit and racers to an independent business? Must be your own sort of magic, Bee. But we'll be repaying your kindness every day going forward. You can count on that. Alright, enough chit-chat. We've got goods to deliver, mouths to feed, drinks to pour, and most importantly, hippo carts to ride. This one had like the least cutscenes. Like, oh, that scared me. Let's see what they got. Now I have to figure out where to get the Alliance quest. Where do we find it? ff14 Endwalker Alliance quest tribes. I don't know how to search for it. After completing... What? I don't understand. I'm Bloodsworn. Dinner and a show. Where is this? Ultima Thule. Okay, massive spoilers, I suppose. Yeah, it's with the Omicrons, actually. Massive spoilers ahead if you don't want to see this, if you want to do it yourself. No, I need to, like, find it. There we go. Finally! There's only 2 quests. There's 2 quests. And it's like a yellow quest. It's not blue. And it is somewhere not here. It starts here. A manager's work is never done, or so Jammingway's muttering would indicate. Here for a status report. I quite understand. I get terribly anxious whenever I have to step away from the cafe. Why, just the other day I returned to find that a Grepelov has snuck behind the counter to bathe in the soup. Ew. Such incidents aside, the last drinks couldn't be more successful. We're bustling with business and Lizzie is thriving. Yet, as the manager of this operation, I would be remiss to not ponder new ways to juice a little more happiness out of this carrot. The unit hastens to indicate that the current levels of juice and happiness are within optimal parameters. Any attempt to push either beyond capacity may prove disruptive to the present equilibrium. Of course it would be disrupted, you glorified can opener. A threat to the status quo it may be, but innovation is the lifeblood of business. And think of our patrons' delight should we treat them so to say thrilling entertainment over a cup of carrot coffee. Whatever we do needs to be truly spectacular, though. So good that even the Nibiron won't simply stare morosely. If only I had any ideas whatsoever. The dreaming ways are full of ideas. Perhaps you should pay a visit to Hopper's Hold. Right. That's how they connect. Really now? I had heard that they were cooking up something in the hold, but I had no idea the project was such a success. I must see it for myself. Interested in a trip to Beastways Burrowby? I'd appreciate your opinion of any possibilities I turn up. Like, I wonder how these quests are going to connect to Arkasodara. I trust you can mind a cafe and 7,000. Contact me via the Ragnarok systems should there be any more soup scandals. Yeah. Shit. Where? Oh. So this is the new Hopper's Holding. I must say it's a significant improvement over the old crates and buckets. As for these stations that everyone is hopping to join, that one over there is a true work of art. I particularly appreciate their taste in subject matter. However, one can hardly expect half a dozen civilizations to share the same aesthetic sensibilities. I shudder to imagine the pontification and gunfire that would ensue if we asked our patrons to paint a mural. Those machines remind me of N7000, right down to the ears. They would fit in quite well with our current staff. And again, that would hardly be an innovative addition, would it? We already have more condescending numerical projections than we could possibly need. I suppose music is another matter of taste, though those Loporrits certainly seem to be having fun. Right? All the headpads. Do you think a mournful dragon would enjoy being blasted with laser lights while it sings its ancient melodies? No? Pity. A shop. Perhaps our patrons would enjoy a selection of knickknacks sold alongside our regular menu items. Though mining those Omicron coins requires a truly exorbitant amount of processing power. And what if increased circulation led to a drop in Omni token value? Mother forfen! Inflation incoming! The station looks familiar. I wonder if Cooking Way has any new recipes to share. But there is quite a bit of carrot on the menu already, and 7,000 would doubtless whir and whinge about the lack of variety. Is that a broadcasting station? Oh, I do so love a good transmitter. I wonder what sort of messages they're sending. They're speaking to the people of Atheris to let them know they're not alone. You're listening to Hope FM. Stay tuned for more talking your ways all day and all night. Moon time, right? That's better. I know the universe inflation, right? They're gonna have the same problem as people on Atheris. Color me intrigued. Ensuring widespread access to receivers seems like hard work, but well worth the effort indeed. We could just adjust the tuning of the Ragnarok's communication facilities to receive the transmission in the last dregs. Right? They could play the radio there. But still, it may not provide the level of crowd-pleasing excitement we're aiming for. Why not? While each and every one of these stations is wonderful in its own right, I fear none are quite suitable for our goals. Perhaps Dreaming Way can dream up something special for us. A cabaret. what they need. Oh, V, and is that jamming way? It's been so long I had started to think they were avoiding me. No. You open a cafe out in Ultima Thule. That's one mother of a dream. And business is booming. Well, I'm honored to be consulted about your upcoming event. Now we only need to work out what that is. Have you spoken with Talking Way yet? They receive letters from listeners across the star. Surely one or two have mentioned exciting happenings on Ethereus. Wait here. Buddies. I present Talking Way. It's a pleasure to see you again. I would be happy to assist in your endeavors however I can. Forgive me, but have we met before? Ah, yes. You would remember me as Counseling Way, but I've recently taken the name Talking Way in honor of my new dream. How wonderful. I look forward to working with you, Talking Way. Dreaming Way mentioned that you are in search of rousing entertainment for your patrons, and one possibly hops to mind. If our listener mail is any indication, that nearest hippo cart races have been drawing quite the crowd of late. Folk come from far and wide to see those hippos hurdle, 'tis said. They don't even know what hippos are, most likely. They just repeat words. Hurling hippos. Why, that does sound exciting. We could set up a race course in an acropolis to give Last Drugs patrons a prime view of the action. A stirring contest of speed and skill, the likes of which Ultima Thule has never before seen. Surely that will pique even the Nibiru's interest. Any ideas on how we might approach these hippo racers, V? So they want to take the elephants to the moon? That would be a sight to behold. Yeah, they don't really care. They just say a hippo, they have no I don't think they have any idea of what a hippo is. It's just that it's something fun that people are talking about. Nobody cares. Their leader is a friend of yours. You really do know everyone. I hope we can count on you for an introduction. It's let's have a hippo here on the moon. Why not? It's what is a hippo? It doesn't matter. The hippo hustle in Ultima Thule sounds like the sort of entertainment that should be available to all. Could our radio station provide a live broadcast of the event? Yes, streaming. Yeah, to the end of the universe, right? It's nobody's talking about the changes that these animals would go through, whether it's safe, whether they could breathe and run properly and all this stuff. It's no, we're gonna have them on the moon. But of course, with the Ragnarok as a relay, there's no signal we cannot boost. I should like nothing more than to share the joy of such an experience with our listeners across Ethereus, and I certainly would be curious to attend myself. Then it's settled. We'll make a start on the preparations. I trust you can convince the hippos to traverse the Sea of Stars. Sea of Stars! Holds up a monster badge from the Island of the Sages. You read about it in the book, right? To them, they would definitely look like monsters. To Thabner, you said we're looking for a woman named Turna, correct? Oh, I can hardly wait. In fact, I can't. See you there. So they're just gonna Yes, they are. I guess we go. Back to Earth. The music changed. This little one with you. They've been here patting their ears for a while now and staring. Got a lot of staring going on. Radio. Yeah, I've heard of it. One of my crew lugged a radio contraption all the way here from old Charlene. That could be who sent you the letter about the Hainish hippo hustle, come to think of it. Your racers are the talk of the star. We'd love to bring that sort of excitement out to Ultima Thule, though it is a wee bit of a trek from here. Ultima who? Now, them I ain't never heard of. They live across the sea somewhere, I take it. As buoyant as our hippos are, we can't send them out into the wide world. It's not even a wide world, it's the moon on their own. You need Akala and me to raise them safely, and I have too much work here at home to abandon my post. I can't thank you enough for taking an interest in our operation, though. Oh. It's truly a shame, but I would hate to make the hippo riders disappoint their own customers in the name of entertaining ours. What to do? Yeah, that's definitely further than what he thought. He's like, oh, across the sea, oh, that's far away. It's like, no, I meant like across the galaxy, rather. Like, holy shit, we didn't even tell them where this is. Dreaming away and talking away, we're excited for this plan too. We mustn't give up just yet. I'm calling a strategy meeting to be held. Well, that post over there looks like a good, as good place as any. So we have to like make our way to have a meeting by the post. I understand Turna's passion for her work. I feel the same about my own. Perhaps someone else might race on her behalf. No, Turna race. I heard your conversation. Akala, I want to race Turna, and I know Turna wants to race. Akala, you're the one Turna mentioned, aren't you? But race requires at least more than one. Never. Turna's work ends. When she finishes with hippos, she teaches us the common tongue so we fit in. She teaches us Hanish manners and fairness in trade. Aka, I find your language difficult, but my speaking improves. Turna says so. Aka, I find your language difficult. Okay. But Turna has no time to ride hippos now. She cares about hippos and hippo riders, her kin. Always she helps us. But she forgets we can help her. Always we want to help her. I see. Turna is a great leader, but she takes every responsibility upon herself. No wonder she has no time left over to raise hippos. Always Turna listens to you. You must talk sense at her. Yes, I quite agree. If in her heart of hearts Turna wants to race, that's all the more reason for us to host a hippo hustle. Do you think you can convince her to come around? You hold it right there. I know that look, but you'll find I ain't so easily persuaded. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending. Who do you find her? Oh, so we need to like talk her into it. Cool. You know how important our delivery business is. You helped us get our start, so why try to talk me out of it? Reasons. You can make deliveries later, opportunities knocking now. I know you live for excitement. Don't you want to explore the unknown? Let's say this. I don't know. Later. Speedy deliveries are our business. We can't be speedy if we're delivering later. I guess that's not the answer. Of course I would. There's only so many times you can race the same course without it starting to feel like a chore. But too many folks are relying on our services for me to go gallivanting. They'll survive for a few days without shawarma delivery. Akala's worried about you, no? Doesn't your hippo deserve a change of scenery? Let's go with that. Sarah's happy hippo so long as she's running. Don't think she much notices the scenery. I'd have a lot less steering to do if she did. Carla's worried. Maybe that. I don't know. I told him there ain't nothing to worry about. I can't figure them out. I'm so bad at this. I miss racing to be sure, but the Hippo Riders come first. Business couldn't be better, and I'd like to keep it that way. Have I ever led you astray before? Surely it won't fall apart in just one day. I recall a heartwarming lesson learned during the inaugural Danish Hippo Hustle. Yeah, let's be manipulative. That was the race for the ages, to be sure, and it was all thanks to our team here. Like I always say, you can only do so much by yourself. I do say that, don't I? Yet here I am acting like Arkala back when he first got here. Guess I was right that him and I ain't so different, in more ways than I knew. Alright, fine. The Hippo Riders will pull together to keep things moving. We still haven't told them that this is on the moon. Keep things moving in Thamnair, and you'll have your race. We made it. And we got the music too. I think we're gonna get to see it. How cool is that? Yeah, it's like, you know what? It's kind of far away. Guess now they find out. I knew you would come through for us. Why, you had her convincing herself by the end. And 7,000, is that you? Affirmative. Several shrill life forms have come bearing word of a hippo hustle to take place in the necropolis. What's a shrill life form? As serving units have automatically initialized advertising protocols, this unit requests swift confirmation that these reports are accurate. They are accurate, and tell those units that I like their initiative. As for my fellow Loporrit life forms, I recommend a tall glass of carrot juice for each. They are sure to place additional orders. Do you have you finished these? Acknowledged. Interference. Testing, please respond. Prioritizing requests for managerial assistance on the customer service front. Ending transmission. Well, that's good. Don't you terminate this transmission on me. Rude. No, they're actually just doing their job. What was that all about, I wonder? Oh, we get to see it. A dream worth chasing. Jammingway appears moderately concerned about an unidentified calamity that may or may not be befalling the last dregs at this very moment. Initiating a new call doesn't work either. I doubt that it's anything serious, but perhaps you should check on N7000 just in case. You typically carry at least one object suitable for light bludgeoning, do you not? I'll work out the finer details with Turner and see Hippo Riders safely to Ultima Thule. I trust the cafe will be intact when we arrive. Oh god. Like, is the rabbit actually suggest that we give them a beating? Where? Bunnies, where? Omicrons, where? Your return is most welcome. However, one managerial life form remains conspicuously absent. Understood. This unit will initiate idling protocols until Jammingway arrives. Carrot-based refreshments have already been distributed to the Ducom life forms. And such refreshing refreshments they were! Furthermore, as your sensory organs will have detected, the unusual customers have vacated the premises. This unit will now convey additional context. Once upon a time code. So, to sum up, we no longer need worry for lack of patrons. In fact, the last drugs being empty is quite inconceivable. Those little metal hands disturb me greatly. Thank the sisters. Wasn't sure we'd make it, especially after that experimental ether rite. Oi, where are our customers? You had one job, you buttons for brains. Elevated body temperature detected a nagging life form. This unit recommends swift consumption of chilled liquids. As for the customers, they have temporarily ceased their consumption of fine cafe fare to prepare for the upcoming race. That's not good for business. The Corellians procured a transport vessel with the assistance of Sigma 4. Presently, the global citizens and freedom fighters are conducting a joint test drive. Meanwhile, the Grebelovs expressed a long-standing desire to float about within the Mu missile, which were eagerly volunteered by their EA caretakers to serve as skis. This unit's ethical algorithms are still processing. The Dragons, too, intend to participate. Soaring through Elysian's mountains has revived their passion for flight. Also, they're all gonna race. How cool is that? Has revived their passion for flight as they have expressed a desire to see more of the Ultima Thule from above. Unexpected, but I'll take it. So long as our patrons reach happiness, the means by which they travel matters not. This unit agrees and hopes that all patrons will be replete with joy upon their inevitable defeat by the superior Omicron vehicle. Artillery may be involved. Artillery? Artillery is no match for Akala. I dodge. This is shaping up to be a gauntlet fiercer than Barnum's metal. This unit also invited the Nibiron to share the singular experience of losing to the Omicrons, but their registration remains pending. Nevertheless, they have conceded to observe the other civilizations' preparations. I am very worried. We'll have to hope that the overall excitement sweeps them up eventually. For now, we have our own preparations to attend to. On that note, this unit recalls the inventing life form wished to speak with V regarding said preparations. Reports of critical levels of static electricity indicate the likely presence of this allied base Omicron. I see. Now, this unit must return to supervising Sigma 4's production of racetrack features, engaging enthusiasm protocols. This is such a good quest line. I'm actually surprised that they managed to kind of put it all together. Like, the writing and the fact that they managed to combine all of this is just superb. Aha, just a person of Aetheris I was hoping to see. As our Omicron friend doubtless relate to you, this race is no longer a mere spectator sport. The people of Ultima Thule will be bringing their best their civilizations have to offer, and they mean to win. Doesn't even matter what the Omicrons say at this point, it's comedic enough to let it slide, right? It's so funny. Should the Arkasodara then be left to defend Aetheris' honor all on their own? Nay, says I. Mother put their faith in the myriad peoples of the star for a reason. Fortunately, we brought a number of moonhoppers to help prepare for the hustle. With a little help from good old inventing way, there's no reason that one can't haul you to victory. I had been helping to join the contest, and 7,000 mentioned artillery. This might be a reason, right? Artillery schmartillery. You can't pulverize what you can't catch. I've already taken the liberty of altering this moon hopper. Dazzle your competition with the hyper hop step, or press the big boost button to outstrip them with ease. Actually, why not do both? Do mind your power reserves, though. Even with my prodigious skill, there are only so many batteries I can shove into this chassis. Now hop along and tell N7000 to add one more entrant to the roster. I'll catch up once I've discovered where this final screw belongs. Oh my god. No, thank you. We have a type of car here that is no longer in production, but it's like a very famous car around here. It used to be heavily produced in Yugoslavia, which was basically the country that got divided into multiple countries over the years. But the car's name is Yugo, and legend has it that every time you take the car apart, that there are some parts that you don't know where they fit back. And over time, if you break the car apart enough times and you put it back together, you'll have enough spare parts to make another Yugo out of these parts. This mount is from the variant dungeons. The Eastern themed ones. Race preparations continue in accordance with projections. Did the inventing life form raise any matters of note? You'll be joining the fray. How thrilling. Is this like a mini game? Entrant registered. This unit will now provide supplementary information regarding the course. Oh god. Please direct your orbs towards this geographical data display. Luca Matteo, why are you hostile towards Final Fantasy XIV? What's the problem? The race will begin at the Starship Ragnarok in Ostracon Delta Octo. Once Jammingway and Ogle... Can you call it a mini-game when it has elephants in it? You're right, that's a very good point. Once Jammingway and Ogle signal the commencement of hostilities... Oh, Rebirth? But this is not Rebirth. Oh, right, are you playing? What's going on? Competitors may proceed across Ria Tara toward Ostracon Tria. Passage through the checkpoint rings is mandatory. Those rings look rather lofty. How are the hippo carts to get through? In Ultima Thule, emotions become reality. You only need to believe to make your hippos fly. Oh goodness. Just call me an ultimate fool. Because I'd have to be to believe something like that. That's a good one. Once in Ostracon Tria, racers will enter the artillery zone. Like, how do you believe enough that you can go through this? Racers will enter the artillery zone, which extends from the periphery of the Ostracon to the abode of the Ia. This exciting enhancement is sponsored by the Alphatron civilization. Wait, you're serious about the artillery? What if my Sarah gets hit? Out of concern of the curiously smooth, fur-legged life form, Stigma 4 is presently manufacturing non-lethal cannons. Encountering these painless projectiles will result in no more than explosive removal from the cores. I see. Those who remain unblasted should continue to Ostracon Delta Hexa and proceed through base Omicron. Then it is barely a matter of reaching the finish line, located at the last dregs. I win. Then I feast on tiny desserts. That's gonna become my mantra. I win, therefore I feast on tiny desserts. This is perfect. Metal has a different range of damage tolerance, right? It's like explosive removal from the racetrack may not be as painless as he makes it sound. Note that, in accordance with Omicron contest protocols, there are no restrictions on contrivances mechanical, magical, or maniacal during the race. This concludes the briefing. Oh god. Well, at least I packed my rainbow gulo. Sarah should be happy to run for it, no matter where she is. You brought gulo. Why do you not share? Sharing is caring. We've been through this, Akala. Your hippo's never shown it a lick of interest. You just like throwing things. Go ahead and make your preparations. I need to make sure that N7000 isn't understating the firepower of those cannons. Once it's taken care of, I'll retrieve your moonhopper and meet you at the Ragnarok. Am I actually going? How is this gonna work? I want to go. That's very far. We can't really teleport to Ragnarok now, can we? There's no ether, right? Okay, how is someone still a Sprout? And how are they an Ultima Thule? Ah, leave me alone. Upon commencing the race, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time. Yes, I do. This is my favorite announcement in Final Fantasy XIV, when they tell you to sit back because you're in for story time. That's my favorite thing. Yes. I'm setting time aside and knocking my water down, it seems. Oh, there's gonna be a live stream and everything. Wait until they ask you have popcorn, right? Test. People of Etheris, are you there? We are your hosts, Talking Ray and Dreaming Ray, coming to you live from the very edge of the universe. And here among the stars, the Hyper Hustle is about to begin. This contest for the ages will see competitors race across the land barren as it is beautiful, vying to be the first across the finish line. Is there really something game-breaking? I've never heard of that before. Maybe it says something on Reddit. Have you checked? You won't want to miss a moment of this, folks. Now let's introduce our racers. Oh god. They went all out for this. Hauled by the speedy Saria is a courier as fast as she is reliable. All the way from Thavnair is Cerna the Hippo Rider. Next, Agagistura is fearsome on the track as he is fearless on the battlefield. Honed in the fires of the Hanish Hippo Hustle. I, Akala. God. Let's hope that Peacekeeper's less peaceful functions are disabled. Hailing from Carolyn, a team of once bitter enemies turned fast friends, the citizens of freedom. Haha. Hi Draco, welcome back. What's up? How are you? Our next entrant may look more frolicsome than furious, but pass them at your peril. Supported by the ever so daring Mew Missive, it's the electrifying Rebel of X. What's up with Hearthstone? You can't fix it on digital copy? Really? Well, I have a disc. Is it only on digital copy? Or trying to convince my kids that Minecraft isn't the game of games? I mean, why not? If they like it, they like it. This mean, clean, speeding machine is ready to put the Alpha back in Alphatron civilization. Say hello to the lethal Lambda unit. Victory! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do you see it? Do you see it? Am I the only one who sees it? I can't possibly be the only one who sees that. Who's going to fix it? I really hope it does. I hope so. So this patch... Who's that? That's Ben Starr. That's the voice... Oh, you don't know the meme. Right. So Ben Starr is the voice actor of Clive in Final Fantasy 16. And this was a picture taken during the it was the Game Awards, right? And there's like a whole section of memes on Reddit because he got like flashed by the light. You don't know the meme, right? I guess it's not as funny if you don't know it, but okay, let's move on. Below, what wisdom rise the winds of Elysion and fair peaks once forgot? The Dragon Star has joined the fray. Oh, that's me. Last but not least, a sword in the darkness, a beacon of hope, the champion of Eorzea. Friends across the universe, we present the one and only Harrier of Light. What's this? An Iberon challenger. Are they supposed to be there? I thought the Harrier was our last participant. But they don't have a mount? You made it! Did you prepare a vehicle? We can lend you a moonhopper if you'd like. That will not be necessary. Oh, maybe they can just like... Clive was fantastic. I agree. That will not be necessary. Oh goodness. Wow. What in the name of the mug swap and Marga? Saria's a good girl, but she ain't no divinity. How's a normal hippo meant to compete with that? Like I said, you and your hippo need only let your competitive spirits burn bright. Where there's a will, there is a way. Quite literally. I suppose I'll toss some Gulal and hope for the best. Racers, are you ready? That's so dope. Do we go? Like, do I get to... Like, I don't get to go, do I? Our racers have assembled at the starting line. Who will surpass the rest to emerge triumphant? On your mark, get set. I don't think it's a mini game. I think it's a movie. It's all the bosses have dead except the first one. And they're off with the Nibiru god Rala taking the lead. Oh god. And us. It's gonna be like the Star Wars. Oh, and that's not painful? Sweet mother, a juicy jolt from immune missile has sent the Lambda unit tumbling. The other competitors race on. They're now entering the next area, in the field of automated artillery. I think this will end in a way that everybody's gonna be in a fight again. Like, they've only just made amends. This cannot end well. The citizens of freedom are going in. We have received a transmission from the Peacekeeper. This is not compared to the carnage on Carolyn. Yeah, you heard it here, folks. No one will win. We will win and then everybody will hate us. I like how people on Atheris have no idea what these things even look like. And the Peacekeeper is down by double cannon blast. How fortunate that the Corellians wear helmets. Oh god. Akala's cart is enveloped in a cloud of ghoul. Employed to distract some competing hippos, perhaps? Or did he fall prey to rainbow temptation? Oh. Whatever the cause, it has only made turn of the hippo rider's cart fly all the faster. She has overtaken the Hurrier of Light for second place. What the fuck? Caproy Fokker, thank you for the follow and welcome. To claim victory, you must overtake both Turna's Hippocard and the Nibberun's Rala. Do I go? I have already taken the liberty of altering this Moonhopper. Dazzle your competition with the Hyper Hop Step or press the big boost button to outstrip them with ease. Actually, why not do both? Oh, this quest is amazing. I love it. Do mind your power reserves, though. Even with my prodigious skill, there are only so many batteries I can shove into this chassis. What's the button? Mash the boost button until you surpass both races. Use boost to overtake the Hippocart, then distract Rala with the Hyper Hop Step. Grab Sarah's attention with the Hyper Hop Step, then boost yourself past Rala. I'm gonna go with the third one. I think that the hippo would be more prone to distraction. The hippo has halted, overwhelmed by the euphony of my song, no doubt. And the Hurrier of Light has taken second place to the cries of "This ain't over" from Turn of the Hippo. This is it, folks. The final stretch. The Hurrier of Light has pushed the Moonhopper to hair-raising speeds, and I didn't get to read the rest. I love the Loporrits. I just finished today. It's so good. He's like, computing. Oh. We have word from N7000 at the finish line. The winner of the Hyper Hustle is... Aw, it can't be me. The Hurrier of Light by a nose. Aww. But I wanted them to win. No, why do I have to be the winner? They deserved it! No! The dragon is like, I have no special powers. you know. Aww. Dragon's tired as hell. Yeah, Loporrits are probably... I don't know, like, I liked Omicrons. I think slightly more. I just really enjoyed their stories and their interactions with the Loporrits, but they're definitely the most touching, the bunnies. We do not understand. Our chosen form was suitable, our performance flawless, yet victory was not ours to claim. Ah, salty losers. It has been long since we have experienced this quickening of the pulse, this vexation. That's racing for you. Just when you think you've got it, some grinning idiot comes shooting past to take the goal. And sometimes you get to be that grinning idiot. And that's the thrill of it. You never know if it'll go your way. You just race with all you've got. Just got called a grinning idiot by an elephant. That you're upset to have lost can only mean one thing. You want to win next time. That's a dream worth chasing. Trust me, I'm an expert. So glad I don't have to run dead ends anymore. Why were you running it? Were you looking for a companion or something? I'm actually not sure if there's something dropping from it. Can't remember. We do feel a yearning to race once more, a desire to triumph. Well, at least they're not looking to end the world. Happy to leave you in the dust any time. Looks like my copper's gonna need more batteries. Oh, the minion, right. Yeah, I thought so. Because this the... Which one is it? This as well. We will engage with the bird. The bluebird, right? Yeah, the starbird. Bluebird. This as well. We will engage with the other patrons of this establishment to develop a superior stratagem. Got him. Dynamis readings indicate a positive effect on the local environment. In accordance with Jamming Way's aspirations, the last Rex has become an even greater source of hope. We brought sports to the moon. Despite the significant expense, extensive property damage, and crushing defeat incurred, this unit rates the Hyper Hustle as worth it. This is why I love them. 300 runs? Jesus. Aw, that's unlucky. I mean, it's lucky that you got it, but holy shit, that is a lot. I love that I'm back to 14. I'm definitely gonna be playing it more often until Dawn Trail. I missed it. To think you did all that on a Loporrit built craft. I'm delighted that we could play some small part in your triumph. Glad I'm not broken 100 runs on anything yet. Closest has been 79. What have you run for 79 times? And I'm even more delighted that the Nibberin have finally found something to work toward. Still, I'll be glad to resume our usual service. Maybe make us up a nice carrot coffee while I'm behind a counter. Yeah, under 100 for everything is super lucky, right? You were right. I admit it. I had a great time racing, even if I didn't understand half of what's going on. But as fun as it was, I need to be getting home to Thamnair. Don't want to leave the hippo riders alone for too long, lest some hams ahead start getting restless. We finished packing up the broadcasting equipment, so we'll be heading back to the Dreaming Workshop ourselves. So soon. It'll feel so empty out there in a cosmic void without you. Affirmative. But did we not get to have one more objective to complete before the other organic life forms depart? Objective? Like the food, maybe, to serve them? Oh, I nearly forgot. Talking way, inventing way, help me lift this. 1, 2, hop. What? Nah, huh, the trophies. Wow, huh? That's cool. It's for Yuvi, a trophy befitting the victor of Hyper Hustle. I thought we were gonna have dinner. That shirt is honestly so dope. I wonder if they're gonna put it up as merch. The way they display their asses as they as they turn around. What's the Troya tank piece? Is that the golden one? This dance is we never get to use this one, right? Like the only glam that I actually like the only I guess body glam that I actually ran was the I think the pandemonium one with the aura behind it. That's like I guess it's because it's shiny and I have this curse to like go after the shiny items. So you can see it was designed in the image of the last dregs, the Hippo Riders, and also the Dreaming Ways. What a whack trophy. This is what they should have given as the pre-order bonus. Dark colored armor piece. Yeah, I can't remember that. I'm gonna have to look it up. I don't know them by names. Silver Mill with the cape. I'll check it. That reminds me, we brought a few commemorative gifts as well. Talking way, inventing way, help me lift these. 1, 2, They have an Arkasodara standing right there who can probably lift. Oh, that's so cute. My god, I need that. 1 for Last Dregs and 1 for Svarna. You have an eatery there too, I hear. Aww. Then I hope you let us keep you company at meal times. Whether it's weather advisories, hopping music, or simply a friendly voice you heed, Hope FM is here for you. Like, what an advertisement, huh? So cool. So there's a radio contraption too. It has bigger ears than the other one I saw, but I'll be sure to listen with the crew. I was just thinking, we should get one of these. Our patrons are going to love it. Projections anticipate increased customer satisfaction in the ambience category. Thank you, V. We wouldn't be here if you hadn't brought us together. And I take the trophy home. What a dumbass thing to do. I think I speak for everyone when I say this day will shine like a newborn star in our memories. I hope you feel the same. How cute was this quest? Just don't let it eclipse the possibility of more unforgettable days to come. After all, look across the sea, up at the moon, past the distant stars, and you will find us waiting for you. Aww. Wait, we get something else apart from the emote? The grinning idiot that won. I've been grinning this entire quest line because it's goddamn cute. I love it. You have achieved allied reputation with the Hippo Riders, Dreaming Ways, and the staff and patrons of the Last Dregs. Through your efforts, your allies from theirs to the stars beyond have forged bonds of friendship. The promise to remain strong throughout the years. You are truly a hero to tribes throughout the universe. Oh, maybe it is the actual trophy that we get to put into our house. Let me see. Yes! We're gonna take it to the... Okay, we're gonna take it home. I'm not even gonna keep it in my room. Did I just, like, bail on them? Maybe they had something to say. I just, like, the first thing that I did was, like... I went home to, like, put it in my damn house. Okay, we're gonna find it a spot. It's a bit crowded, but not emotes. Oh, that's big. That thing is big. Okay, this thing, we don't necessarily have to... I'm trying to... It's fine for now. For now. What's the right side? This one, right? Let me see it. Okay, that's dope. That's actually fucking glorious. I love it. I love it. Yes, and it has like little lamps too. How cute is that? And we have one more thing to distribute. How do I... Oh shit, I have to delete these first, right? Let's pack up our Lalafell. I don't know if I'm doing a good job, but it doesn't matter. I think we're okay. Okay, perfect. Oh my god, I have a... I have an army of buddies now. This one is wearing sunglasses. They're all different. Oh, why are they so cute? How do I stop walking? There we go. How cute are they? I did want to see them selling something special, but I guess not. That's okay. That would be too much to ask. That is freaking adorable. So now we have that in our house. That is awesome. I love it. I love everything about this. I didn't even know we were gonna get these things. Why is this so good?